stars in their eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Welcome to Coronation Street Stars in Their Eyes. Tonight, your favourite soap legends will swap walking down a street paved with cobbles for warbling down a street paved with gold discs. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see how Britain's greatest soap stars will cope as the world's greatest pop stars. We held our auditions at the Cabin with a K, and we managed to narrow the entire cast down to tonight's famous five. So sadly, you won't be seeing Ken Gary Barlow with It Only Takes a Minute, Deirdre, Please, or Rick Ashley with Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. So who will become the musical mayor of Weatherfield? We're dancing in the street, and high-kicking us off is street star guest number one.
I've been working on the programme for just over a year now, and every bit's been wonderful. I'm very different from my character in many ways. She's naughty, she's feisty, she'll say anything that she wants to say, and I'm a little bit more reserved. I'm more cheeky, whereas she sort of can be malicious and mischievous. I don't get to see my family while I'm filming, so I love to come shopping with my family on a weekend and grab a bite to eat with them in and around Manchester. My family are going to come and watch me on the night, and that's my mum, Jenny, and she's a clerical officer in Manchester. My dad's an engineer, he's called Chris, and my brother is the whiz kid of the family. He's a big computer expert, and they're all going to come and support me on the night. Appearing on Stars in Their Eyes is going to be a different experience than what I used to. I'm used to going into work, getting a script, working with actors and actresses. Of course, Stars in Their Eyes is live, and it's got an audience, and it's going to be nerve-wracking, but I'll cope, and I wish myself the best of luck. The person that I'm going to be tonight is someone that I've grown up with, and when I was at school, she was the first album that I bought. I used to dress up as this person and dance around my living room for my family. I guess my strategy for this evening is going to be just basically keep myself calm and wish everyone good luck, and hopefully they'll wish me good luck, and if they don't, I'll probably run off to the toilet and cry.
So first to face the music in so many ways is Suran Jones. So, now, this young lady has been in acting for longer than you would think, haven't you?
Yeah, I joined a youth group called On Theatre Workshop when I was 10, and I got my first major role when I was 11 in a play called Wait Until Dark.
Yeah, and was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
Not really. I played a character called Gloria, who was a little girl, and she looked after a blind woman. And one of my scenes, I had to throw a tantrum, and my character threw cutlery and crockery everywhere. But sometimes they bounce off the stage and into the audience. And some nights you'd get, like, the old ladies kind of, like, picking them up and going, Love, you just thrown this off the stage. And, like, putting them back on the stage, and you don't know whether to go, thanks, darling, or to carry on with what you're doing.
Tell me what the strangest thing for you on the street was.
I recently got married to bad boy Steve McDonald, and we were filming in the registry office set, and I looked round and I saw Janice Battersby, Hayley, Linda, Vikram, and I kind of thought to myself, a year and a half ago, I was pulling pints, you know, I was saying, what do you want, love? A pint of lager, you know, behind a bar, and then I'm there at my street wedding with all these fabulous characters. It was amazing.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, here you are.
I know, yeah.
Tell me something about this person you're going to be.
She played drums in her first band, The Breakfast Club. She released her solo single in 1982. She starred in films with Antonio Banderas, Rupert Everett, Warren Beatty, and she is, without a doubt, Matthew, the most successful artist, female artist of all time.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Suran.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Madonna.
Madonna! The girl with material becomes the material girl as tonight, singing live, Suran Jones is Madonna!
And when the music starts, I'm never gonna stop. It's gonna makes the people come together. Music makes the bourgeoisie and the rebel. Don't think of yesterday, and I don't look at the clock. I like to boogie woogie. It's like riding on the wind, and it never goes away. Touches everything I'm in, got to have it every day. Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Music makes the bourgeoisie and the rebel. Hey, Mr. DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby. When the music starts, I never wanna stop. It's gonna drive me crazy. Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Music makes the bourgeoisie and the rebel.
Well, this is as close as I'll ever get to Madonna. I couldn't get tickets for her concert, you know, but I don't care. Because I feel like I've already seen her live.
Oh, it's going to
tonight.
take me 3 weeks to stop thinking I'm Madonna now. Bless my family.
You're going to have to take care. We knew she could do it, didn't we, Gran? Yes, you see. Well done. That was... I always say this, look, if you're going to be an icon, you better get it right. And you got it so right.
I enjoyed it.
Good for you, and so did we. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Suran Jones as Madonna! You know, given the choice of staying at the Bates Motel or lodging with the Battersbys, I'd have no hesitation in saying, give me a room with a shower, Norman. But this next character took his life and occasionally led his wife in his hands when he moved to number 5 Coronation Street. But if he thought walking through that door was daunting, it's nothing to walking through with those doors. For Street Star guest number 2.
I've been acting on Coronation Street about 18 months. My character is a really nice guy. He would do anything for anybody. In fact, he probably gets in trouble because he will do anything for anybody, but he likes to help people out whenever he can. I kind of differ from him in some ways. Probably not as easy to get on with as he is. I try to be like him, but I don't always succeed. I've played cricket since I was about 8 years old. I really enjoy it. We have a team at Coronation Street. We play about 7 or 8 games a year. I'm absolutely hopeless, but I enjoy myself, and that's the main thing. I agreed to appear on Stars because I just think it's a hoot. I think it's a riot. I think it's really funny. I think Matthew does a really good job. And it's a bit of a challenge, really, just to do something a bit different. The person I'm going to be tonight is basically one of rock's legends, really. It's quite a hard act to do because he can do things with his voice that normal people can't do, which is probably why I'm sounding a bit husky at the moment. But he's a true artist. I think what I'm looking forward to most is having a drink afterwards. I think it's going to be like when we did the live episode. It's like banging your head against a brick wall. It's really nice when it stops.
So please welcome that old headbanger, Charles Dale! It must be very strange for any actor to join the cast of Coronation Street. What was it like for you?
It's great. It's always been great. I mean, I did a lot of Shakespeare before I arrived, and nobody really knew what my real roots were.
Just tell us about the last time you were seen singing on television.
The last time I was seen singing on television, I was actually wearing a dress in the Rovers as myself and the lads from the garage were the Shangri-Las. So, yeah, that was the last time.
And you couldn't get further away from that tonight.
Hopefully not.
So, tell us a bit about this person you're going to be.
The person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, he was born in Sheffield in 1944, very big in the 60s. He won an Oscar and a Grammy for the theme from Officer and a Gentleman. And the song I'm going to sing is originally done by the Beatles.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Charles.
Tonight, Matthew, I am going to be Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker! Without any help from his friends tonight, singing live, Charles Dale is Joe Cocker!
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, all I need is my friend. I'm gonna get high with my friend. Oh, yeah. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
No, no. How do I feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad 'cause you're on your own?
I wanna say it one more time now.
Have a little help from my friends.
All I need is my friends.
Help from my friends.
I'm gonna get by with my friends.
From my friends.
Oh, oh, oh,
Do you need anybody?
I need someone to love.
Could it be anybody?
All I need is someone to treat me right all through the night. Oh, baby.
From my friends.
All I need is my friend.
From my friends.
I'm gonna get by with my friend. Yeah.
From my friends.
All I need is my buddy. Yeah. All I need is my friend.
From my friends.
All I need is my
No, producer. I didn't realise banging your head against a brick wall could sound so good.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know, with all due respect, you do make a better Joe Cocker than a Shangri-La.
I think so.
Although you do need big lungs to play both, really, don't you? Actually, you had help from not only your friends but your neighbours, didn't you?
I did, indeed. My mate Dave, who is my next-door neighbour, came over to my house last night and gave my girlfriend this. And basically, he went to see Joe Cocker 6 times in Sheffield years ago, and on the last night, he got to the front, and Joe Cocker lobbed his harmonica into the audience, and Dave went, "Oh, got it." And he gave it to me last night for good luck.
And it's worked. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Dale as Joe Cocker! Tonight, Tonight is a chance for one victorious street star to get locked in the celebrity star's dressing room with unlimited champagne. For the others, it's a chance to be locked in the celebrity Big Brother diary room with Vanessa Feltz. Before we take a break, let's hear some voices from the past who would never have made it through those doors. Earplugs at the ready. Here's Bet, Fred and Eddie looking like atomic kitten before the stylist got hold of them.
Sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When certain gentlemen came home from Rome, we wore the dress and I stayed home.
Ah, memories. Coming up, the street's noisiest neighbour finally quietens down. Plus, the sexiest dancer on the cobbles gets a new strip. Ta-ra a bit. Welcome back to Coronation Street Stars in Their Eyes. We've already seen two soap characters swap the doors of the Rovers for the doors of the Ravers. So who's next to make the change? This street stalwart is married to a man who makes Lord Archer look like a paragon of virtue. And over the last 4 years, she's made more enemies than Genghis Khan. We're about to see the biggest Coronation Street transformation since Hayley got back from Amsterdam. So get ready for a jaw-dropping change of scenery with street star guest number 3.
I've been working now on the street for 4 years. My character is fun, and I think she's bubbly, and she loves her family, and she's very warm. She's a bit spiny sometimes, you know, a bit fiery, but then people are when they care about things, so I love my character. In my spare time, I like getting all my friends together, and we go bowling a lot, which at first we thought was a bit naff, but actually it's quite fun, and everyone gets competitive and we all fall out. I'm excited to be involved in Stars in Their Eyes, but at the same time I'm absolutely petrified, and I can't sleep at night. That's how bad it is. My mum and my brother and his girlfriend Sarah are going to come and watch the show, and my boyfriend Andrew, which is going to be a tad scary, but they're all there to support us, so that'll be great.
The lady from number 5, hoping to be the lady at number 1, here's Vicky Entwistle. The dolly. You've got to explain the dolly.
Well, this is my little wish fairy. She's called Molly, and I just wanted to get me through this song.
Well, you might have a good reason to be nervous tonight, because you've never sung in public before, have you?
No.
What on earth persuaded you to come here tonight?
Well, they kept saying, you know, will you do it, will you do it? And I just thought, they're making it so difficult for me to run away.
Well, what excuses did you come up with, then?
Well, at first I said I can't sing, which I thought was quite a major one, really. But,
just a bit.
You might take a bit of notice, that one.
But what finally tipped you over the edge?
My brother said, my brother Martin, who's out there somewhere, said to me, Vicky, just stop whinging, get on, do it, and have a really good laugh.
And that's why you're here.
So that's why I'm here.
But you've really taken this seriously, haven't you? Because you've really worked hard on this tonight.
Well, I've been in the garage at home on a little karaoke machine that one of my directors gave to me. And I haven't seen the neighbours or spoken to them for weeks. I don't put my head over the fence in case they've heard me.
Tell us about the person that you're going to be tonight.
Well, tonight, Matthew, the lady I'm going to be had her first album released when she was 11 years old.
She did.
She went platinum in her own country. She joined a punk band called Spit and Snot.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then joined another band after that called the Sugar Cubes. And then went solo again in '93. And this song that I'm going to do tonight is one of her major hits.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Vicky.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Björk.
Björk! From Fresco to Iceland tonight, singing live, Vicky Entwistle is Björk!
so still. Shh, you're all alone. Shh, and so peaceful until you fall in love. Zoom, the sky up above. Zoom is caving in. Wow, you've never been so nuts about a guy. You wanna laugh, you wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die. Till it's over and then shh, shh, it's nice and quiet. Shh, but soon again, shh, shh, starts another big riot. You ring that bell, sing boom, you shout and you yell. Oh, you broke the spell. Gee, this is swell, you almost have a fit. This guy is gorgeous, I got hit, there's no mistake. This is it! Till it's over, and then shh, it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh, but soon again, shh, shh, starts another big riot. You blow up fuse, sing boom, the devil got to lose. Sing boom, so what's the use of falling in love? This guy gives in, the devil got to lose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. Ah, when you fall in love.
Oh, you see, it's not just about the voice, it's about the character as well. It's such a stunning performance.
Oh, thanks.
I know, look at their faces, they're stunned. Honestly, you told a friend that you were going to come on this show, didn't you?
Yeah.
And tell us what she said
Well,
to
I
you.
told her that I was going to be Bjork, and she said, "Oh yeah, I can see that. You're very much like her." And I thought, that is scary.
I'm so glad that Denise Welsh and all the others and your brother talked you into doing this tonight.
Yeah, I am.
You're
Thank
a
you.
top bird, you.
Thank you very
Ladies and
much.
gentlemen, Vicky Entwistle as Bjork! There's never been a battle of the street stars like it. Even Ken and Mike never went at each other with their tonsils. Perhaps that's a storyline they're working on as we speak. Not everyone can become a soap star on TV, but it seems anyone can become a pop star on TV. Or is that all just hearsay? So next to say, pick me, Nigel, is street star guest number 4.
I've been on Coronation Street now for just over a year, so it's been the best year I've ever had. And it's been a dream come true getting the job, so I'm really, really enjoying myself. I love playing what I'm playing. My character's a really, really nice guy. He's a bit naive, but I wouldn't want to describe him as thick. He's reasonably good at his job, and you know, he's got certain other talents as well. In any character, there's a streak of your own nature in it, so wouldn't want to describe myself as a lot more sensible than him, but I think I enjoy life a lot like he does as well. I do spend a lot of time going to the gym and keeping fit. I think it's really important. I enjoy going out as well, but everything in moderation. I wanted to be on Stars in Their Eyes. I think it's a great show. It's an absolute fabulous opportunity, and I'm trying just to have a laugh about it. I'm not really laughing a lot of the time when I'm rehearsing, but I'm trying. Most nervous about not being able to sing the song. I think it's such a difficult song to sing that there's a fine line, and I'm not a trained singer or anything, but I have been really working hard at it, so I've just got my fingers crossed that it all goes all right on the night. You never can tell.
So it's yet another change of clothes for Scott Wright. And last, Python the stripper. Every time I've said, people say, "Ooh, who's coming on the Curry special?" And I go, "Ooh, Scott Wright's coming on." And they go, "Oh yeah, the stripper." How does it feel to be called the stripper all the time?
It's a bit weird, really, because I came onto Coronation Street about a year ago, and I did the strip easily a year ago, and I've never done it since.
No, I mean, it's not as if you do it all the time, is it, really?
Well, I did do it once on City Central. I didn't do the full Monty, though. I had a bit of gaffer tape over my... a bit painful when I pulled it off, actually.
Thank you for sharing with the group. Lovely. So you appeared as a strippergram in City Central, but that's hardly a career, is it? So had you ever done it before that?
Yeah, I'd done it on... did a film, medieval drama, and I spent 2 hours in that chasing naked princesses around.
Oh, lovely. So hardly at all, then, really?
Yes.
So, tell me a bit about this person.
Well, he broke up his duo in 1986 to become a solo artist. He was the first white vocalist to do a duet with Aretha Franklin. And he wrote this song when he was 17, but didn't get a #1 until he was 21. And also, there's a funny story as well, because apparently they shot the video, and they had to reshoot it because he didn't like the way his hair looked.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Scott.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be George Michael.
George Michael! Well done, thank you, Sam. As tonight, singing live, Scott Wright is George Michael!
As I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind a silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Time can never mend careless whispers of a good friend to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the heart you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. I'm never gonna dance again.
Fantastic voice.
Thank
Dodgy hair, though.
It wasn't my choice.
No. I tell you what, though, you spend 3 minutes stripping on Coronation Street and everybody goes, oh, Scott Wright, the stripper. I tell you, 3 minutes on this stage from now on, it'll be, oh, Scott Wright, George Michael.
Thank you very much.
Let's see how your critics are doing.
Oh, look at that. They're all smiling.
Oh, and so is the entire audience. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Wright as George Michael! Supporting our star guests from up there in the audience are their colleagues from the Cobbles, all bravely watching from a safe distance. Oh, yes, they can act in a live episode, but show them those doors, and they're more scared than a bloke locked in a bedroom with Linda. And if you want scary bedroom scenes, here's another vocal classic from the Streets Pop archive. Queen of rock and rollers, I give you Dame Hilda Ogden.
504. It was romance, a dream come true. That perfect honeymoon along with you in room 504.
After the break, a street legend will be here to show how moonlighting at Roy's Rolls Buttering Balms can lead to moonlighting as a Rolls Royce of 50s pop. Up and I'll see you in 2 minutes, like as not. Welcome back to Coronation Street Stars in Their Eyes, the home-delivered celebrity pizza that gives you extra toppings with every slice. So far, those curry toppings have included hot American with Madonna, deep and spicy with Joe Cocker, Greek flavour with George Michael, and chili with Iceland's Björk. We wanted to bring you thick and meaty, but Tyrone wasn't available. Before we meet our fifth and final star, let's pay tribute to another musical moment down Weatherfield Way. It's Norris with a combination of Eartha Kitt's voice and Bet Lynch's wardrobe.
Not sophisticated, but plain and simple kind. Want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned name.
Now I'm scared. So who's next to give us 2 stars for the price of 1? Well, that'd be legendary street star guest number 5.
I work in a cafe. I do a good pan of chips, you know, but I've had that many jobs. I've worked in a factory, I've worked in a sewing factory, I've worked in a pub. I've had a bed and breakfast, and now I'm in this cafe. People always say, oh, God, you look a lot better than you do on telly, which is great, because I usually tell them I'm 75, really. Well, I don't have a lot of spare time, but when I do, I like to come here and see Rita, because she looks after me.
Gives pop some around here as well for you.
She gives me a pedicure, you know, and I have my nails done and I have a face mask on, because, you know, wearing a lot of makeup, your skin goes all dry and, oh, you know, can't stand to look at yourself in the morning. That's why I like to come here. Oh, just leave me here. And a cup of tea. Well, I've always watched Stars in Their Eyes, and it's quite dishy into Matthew Kelly, tall and, you know. So I'm looking forward to meeting him. Well, when I told the family I were going on Stars in Their Eyes, they all had a giggle, really. But then they said, have you got any tickets? So I've got a few of them tickets, you know. I said, you'd have to clap loud for your mother.
It's more makeup and makeovers on the way for Lizz Dawn. We know you as an actress, really, but you have been a singer in the past, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. I used to do up clubs, you know, years ago. I brought 4 children up singing.
Did you enjoy doing that kind of work?
No, not really. I'd rather be in cafe.
Why didn't you like it?
Oh, my God. Well, I could never remember what I was singing. Still don't, really. But I used to have lines all over the stage, you know, because I used to tell a few gags. Yeah. And everybody used to say they could tell I'd been because of the notes and everything.
You just left strewed all over the club.
Strewed.
So everybody knows where you've been, like a paper chase, really.
Yeah, a paper chase.
So... But that couldn't have been as terrifying for you as the live episode of Coronation Street.
The live episode. All I had to do was lay on a bed, comatised. and I had that thing in my mouth, do you remember, to breathe? Well, they cut the end off, so I had to bite it. And I thought, oh, my, you know, if my bottom teeth move, this thing shoots out my head. And then you see Bill. Did you notice he was slobbering all over me? And I said, don't make me laugh, it's live, don't make me laugh. He said, well, if you smile, I'll say you've got wind. I said, you don't get wind in a coma, do you?
Imagine it must have been a bit nerve-wracking when Prince Charles came.
Oh, yeah, Prince Charles. Oh, he was lovely. I love him. And he walked towards the bed. And I said, have you got me grapes? And he went, grapes? You know, to his equerry. Is that the right word, equerry?
Very good, yes, it was. You better...
You want me to?
Tell me a bit about this person that you're going to be tonight.
Oh, do you know, I couldn't remember what I was doing with. Doing that for this. Hey, it's a funny name, this. She was born Norma Edgstrom, something like that. Edgstrom. And was discovered by the band leader, Benny Goodman. She wrote and sang on the soundtrack of Lady and the Tramp. Well, I'm a tramp. The song I'm singing was written in 1928 and was also a hit for Louis Armstrong.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Liz.
Oh. Tonight, Matthew, I am going to be Peggy Lee.
Peggy Lee! Here's one for Jack, as tonight, singing live, Lizz Dawn is Peggy Lee!
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets worth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know damn well, baby. I can't give you anything but love. Can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always found. to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know damn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
You know what Frank Sinatra said about Peggy Lee?
No.
He said, her regal presence is pure elegance and charm, and that's something else you share with Peggy Lee, aside from the voice.
Oh.
Yeah. So the last time you were in a regal presence, you asked for a bunch of grapes. I know. You were really doing this for your family tonight.
Weren't they a lovely audience?
They were a lovely audience. But are you happy about your family being here as well?
Yeah.
I know.
They're all happy.
I know. She was so nervous before. She said, oh, my kids are in. What will they think? What will they think? They loved you. All your family did. Ladies and gentlemen, Lizz Dawn as Peggy Lee. Well, that's it to say, actually. That's it. Over the last few days, we've taken 5 street stars, put them under pressure, and then made them sing like canaries. A bit like the Fresh Coast Siege, with cheaper hamburgers. So let's see how they cope.
Just gonna get me through this.
I've always fancied him.
Pull that fag out!
I do like the more
And,
mature woman.
Just gotta enjoy it.
Yeah.
Good. Hair for the first time in 15 years.
Give me your melody, that's all that I ever need. The music is my salvation. We're lost in music.
Look at the size of that. Would anybody sing with a ring that big?
I'm all right. I'm fine. No, I'm...
I need all the luck in the world.
I'm so excited. Oh, it's thrilling, this, isn't it?
But now it's time for our discerning audience to make one of them King of the Hill. Top of the list, number 1. So, studio audience, cast your votes now. While they're voting, let's take another look at how the soap bubble went pop. First, Saran Jones put music on the map as Madonna.
Music makes the people come together. Yeah.
Charles Dale swapped Weatherfield for Sheffield as Joe Cocker.
I wanna say it one more time now. All I need is my friends.
Vicky Entwistle was oh so quiet for once as Björk.
But soon again starts another big riot.
Scott Wright kept his trousers on as George Michael.
So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you.
And finally, Lizz Dawn called time on the show as Peggy Lee.
I can't give you anything but love.
We have a winner. Is it Madonna, Joe Cocker, Björk, George Michael, or Peggy Lee? And the winner is Joe Cocker!
there you go.
Hey.
There's no to queer his fault.
Well, you said this show was a hoot and a riot.
It is.
But you took it seriously when you came on here.
Not too much.
You did. No, not too much. But the performance was a serious performance, and that is a seriously good voice. This boy should not hide this voice. Am I right? Absolutely. Good man. So 5 soap stars became 5 pop stars, and to other soaps I say, come and have a sing if you think you're hard enough. The street has set the standard, and showing the way one more time, here's Charles Dale as Joe Cocker. Good night. Well done.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, now. All I need is my friend. I'm gonna get by with my friend. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
No, no. How do I feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad 'cause you're on your own?
I'm gonna tell you one more time now.